Hello everybody, this is Jay and the Hunter, and today what we have to unbox and set up is the new for 2023 Spirit Halloween Black Heart. This is a prop that I was super excited for when we saw it in the teaser that came out yesterday, and along with Crypt Keeper, but my Crypt Keeper is having issues right now, so that video is going to be delayed, unfortunately. So, sliding everything out of the box, holy crap, his head is huge! Okay. So there's a breastplate, a already assembled shoulder form there, the girl's head, which looks amazing and is plastic. I absolutely love that it's not latex. There's the clothing, I guess for everybody, a shoulder frame with some foam to, I guess, protect it. One of his arms, those look awesome. Oh my gosh, this looks insane. I am so excited for that. And there's the Reaper's clothes with the instructions and miscellaneous parts and pieces down in here. Let's get all of his pieces laid out and show you what he comes with. And here is everything out of the box. You have both of the Reaper's arms, the control box, 2 bags of clothing, the 2 incredibly sculpted heads, the female's shoulder form with the foam arms attached, the adapter, whatever this piece is, don't know what that is, we will find out soon. The blister chest, the waist bracket, the shoulder frame, 4 cylinder style poles, and then 2 square poles, the base with all the stabilizers, and then the mechanism. Let's get to a setup. The first thing that you're going to do is snap lock all 4 of the cylinder poles to the back 2 connectors, and make sure the ones with the little pins in the back are connected directly to the base so that the stabilizers can be attached. Next, go ahead and snap lock on the control box, and then snap lock on the Reaper's module, and then now would be a good time, or mechanism, excuse me, and then now would be a good time to plug in the wire coming from the control box to the mechanism so that that gets power. Next, go ahead and slide on over the waist bracket, and then attach the shoulder form. Next, you're going to attach the arms, and to attach the arms, the static arm does have just a little fork connector over there. And then this little foam piece that I wasn't sure about earlier actually snap locks into the mechanism here, and then the rest of the arm attaches at a fork connector right at the elbow. The instruction says to next put on the costume. One thing I found is that I don't know if that's an error in the instructions or if I am just not doing this right, but I found it was way easier to take the arms back off and then slide the costume on and then slide the arms through it. Because the arms have these little slits that are sewn just so the hands can be seen. And it was just making it a whole nightmare to figure out how this went. So I went ahead and took the arms off and then re-put them back on. Now we're gonna go ahead and put on his head. After putting on his head, go ahead and run the wire down to the control box and plug that in, and then now would be a good time to go ahead and just run the sensor wire while you're thinking about it down to the control box, so that way all of the wiring is done. The first thing that you're going to do is find your pole with this little notch, snap lock that into the base first, attach the clamp, and then slide on over the dress. Then grab your pole that has nothing on it, that is just a regular pole, and attach that to your base pole, and then grab your pole with all of the hooks and such and attach that to the top. Now we're going to snap lock on her shoulder frame that comes pre-assembled. Now Velcro on her chest and then pull up the dress. Next, you're going to snap lock on the girl's head, and then afterwards your last step is going to be Velcroing her arms at the wrists and elbows to look like her arms are tied up around her back. Then resituate the clothing on the Reaper and then the hair on the girl. Plug in your adapter and your setup is complete. And here he is fully set up and working.
Soon you will forget everything. Your life, your past. You will stay with me for the rest of eternity.
The sculpting on these two is incredible, especially considering they are plastic, and I'm super glad that they are plastic because they're not going to rot.
For all time. Together, we shall roam among the living and find our next victim.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the new for 2023 Spirit Halloween Black Heart. Originally, I was having issues and he was not working. That was all my fault. I cut all of his zip ties with a pocket knife and I accidentally spliced one of the wires for the relay switch that tells the signal when the arm is reset. So his arm kept going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That was all my fault, nothing Spirit's fault. It would have worked had I not used a knife and used scissors, which would have been a much safer route when taking these props out of the packaging. He was pretty tightly packed in there, and I usually always use a knife on these things, so that was probably just my fault. But he is fixed now. He works. Again, that was not Spirit. That was all my fault. And he is up and running again. So his sculpt is phenomenal on the Reaper's head. And then the girl is insane. She has all these super realistic details. She's got this awesome body form. And just the overall movement and just character is awesome. We have been needing a new Reaper prop in retail, and this was the best one to bring a great Reaper back into retail. If you have the opportunity to get them, I highly recommend it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe.
But be afraid. Your time has come. Join me now and forever. We will own the night.